背景音量太大声了哦。让我们小声一点啊。
Sounds intriguing.
有没有好一点？对啊。 感觉应该可以了，是吧？好来玩，知道了啦。知道了啦，有开监听啦。这样嘞？这样讲话的声音会很大吗？这样子声音还会很远吗？那我知道了。 好的，谢谢导播，等我一下哈。我请导播帮我试一下，我真的是前久没直播了。我来装上该装的麦克风。66，这样声音会太大声吗？1、2、3、3、2、1、1、2、3、4、5、6、7。哎呦，感谢，那我来播了。好，游戏声音也不会太小，对不对？好的。好的，感谢您。好嘞，来玩。真的是久等了。玩一下。哎呀，我先去过18D 18塞巴斯蒂亚。谁下来？塞巴斯蒂亚。塞巴斯蒂亚，这里啊。这里。这个传送还蛮方便的啦。还是我传到的是我刚刚的地方。
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
走错边了。说真的啊，打电动最它不是在里面吗？房间吗
Revelio. Lumos.
好了，应该是里面。靠背，不能这样跳。楼上啦！是吧？
I've always said that travel.
这边就是到处都会有人忽然说话。
Revelio.
没有什么搞头。Revelio。也不是这里哦。这里吗
I should like to reply.
不是 接一直下楼。我没试过它可以用类似第三人称视角吗？第三人称视角，这个是什么？难入武器。好，没事啦。不是我要说的是，就是 camera 再远一点的那种第三人称，不是这一种第三人称。
Sebastian, there you are.
I was hoping to see you. I was in the Three Broomsticks after patrol attack and saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow. Not many students have Victor Rookwood's attention. What was that all about?
I've never even met him. Perhaps he mistook me for another student.
If you say so. I won't press you now, but you will have to tell me what's going on at some point. You might need me. So, why were you looking for me?
I need to find something for Professor Fig, but it's in the restricted section of the library.
He can't get it himself?
He was called away by Black at the last moment. I suppose I could wait to get a note from him, but...
You want to show some initiative.
Precisely. You mentioned being clever enough not to get caught in the restricted section.
And I am. Meet me outside the library tonight, and tell no one.
How concerned should I be about the librarian?
Madam Scribner doesn't take kindly to clandestine activities taking place amongst her precious books, so do all that you can to avoid her. She and I have had our entanglements, but I can hold my own against her. You may not be so lucky.
我跟他有过爱恨纠葛。
What will happen if we're caught in the restricted section?
Detention, no doubt, but a word of caution or two will help. For one, avoid Peeves, the poltergeist. Aside from wanton destruction of property, he loves nothing more than telling on the likes of us.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll meet you later.
我觉得男生喜欢我。看我的样子，是不是真美？我试一下把我的眼睛拿掉。还是换一个，好像老奶奶，这是豪华包，装这个好了，装这个。豪华包才有的，好。来看一下。
See there? That's the door we need to reach. And those annoying prefects would love nothing more than to rat on us to Scribner, so don't let them see us. Understood?
I can be sneaky. Let's go.
Hold on now. There's a spell you should know. The Disillusionment Charm. Good for getting places you're not supposed to be. Cast it and you'll appear as little more than a trick of the light, just as long as you keep your distance and stay quiet.
You mean I'll actually be able to turn invisible?
Something like that. It's not as foolproof as a cloak, but those are expensive. And spells are free. Give it a try.
Give it a try. 哦，学一下，学一下。嗯？啊！哎。这个要真的是要越来越快哎。 嘿，我。滑鼠刚卡住了，滑鼠卡住啊！OK， 哎呀，这么紧张啊！等一下哦，这个幻灭是。还灭？这个，哎，我反正先弄这个就对了。
Quietly now.
潜龙谍影啊，潜行游戏。不是啊，那家伙都不做点什么。
Blast! The librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
You told me the librarian would be gone by now.
I said usually, but it'll still be alright. Do you see her desk behind me? The key is in the drawer of that desk. Now, here's what we're going to do. I'll create a distraction to draw her away. You focus on getting the key. I'll meet you outside of the restricted section.
是啊。
Wait, why do we need a key? Isn't there a spell for this?
Aloha Mora. That's how I always used to get in. But the librarian twigged that I knew the spell and cast an anti-Aloha Mora charm.
这个男的是惯犯，
So now it's
果然
just this
是
key.
史莱哲林。
But don't worry. I said I'd get you in, and I always keep my word. Trust me.
Trust me, yeah, I trust you.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
The key. Here it is.
还好我是玩那个一般模式，感觉玩那个
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now, to find that book.
感觉玩那个困难的那种，应该早就狙了。就这个吗？
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tone by its cover, I say.
欸，所以我是要找下楼吧，按那个 V 就可以带路，不知道还没有人。OK， 可是这样啊，那这个我又要换那个。
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Revelio.
不是，我要换一下呢。这个可以怎么换啊？身为一个新手，基础魔法是这个啥？欸，不是这个吧？然后我最基础那个是什么？这个是漂浮，这个了。这个是往前，欸，啊干，真小啊！这个啊，这个是照亮，这个啦，这个啦，这个啦。欸？欸，我真的完全忘记我刚刚第一个放的是什么欸。我是智障是吧？看老师，这个啊。欸，我第一个放的是灯，没错啊。哦，所以是2是吧？试一下。
Levius. Here. 试一下。看看啊。
Can't you leave us to watch about in peace? Out of here with you!
欸，看我哪里做错吗？什么
I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
But the library is no place for larking about.
欸，
Out!
欸，糟了，我最讨厌玩潜行游戏了。想到我之前封3的时候在那边玩潜行，也是很靠北。没错，我就是没有玩潜行电影的人。看一下啊。上来，上阿伯的家，哪呢？
Oh, that one's charmed to look more useful than it is. It's fooled me twice. Never judge a tone by its cover, I say.
Don't be shy, don't be shy. 我只要这样引诱到所需的位置。
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Here.
这概念是这样哦。耶，我真是很庆幸啊！我玩的不是男的。
Should be in the clear now. No need for us to be skulking about. Quietly now.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No! We've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic. Secrets of the darkest arts. I'm impressed.
谨慎，谨慎。虽然说我不用再多落商场，可是我不相信他。贱人。
and his new little friend out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty.
Peeves, don't
I'm
you...
going to tell. I'm going to tell. I'm going to tell.
Oh, blasted Peeves! I've got to stop him, or at least get to the librarian with a good excuse for all of this.
How do I know you won't go to the librarian and blame this all on me?
Why would I do that? I like having friends who are in my debt. Now go. Good luck in your search. Now, where's that damned poltergeist got to?
I know just the spell to repair this armor. Levioso! Incendio! Levioso! Here.
Yeah.
I should use Reparo on this broken armor.
可恶，就是这样。哎，按错。他这个只能放4个，实在是有点。啊，实在是觉得有点少哎。
Reparo!
真聪明啊！嗯？哎？
Revelio!
哎？
Revelio!
先躲起来，不要被骗。
Of course. Traces of ancient magic.
古代
There
魔
must be
法。
more to this room.
干，我又要独自去探险了吗？雅典娜神殿呢？结果我要变圣斗士了。得了得了得了得了得了得了，还是要先拿东西。得了得了。
Revelio. Where might this lead?
好诶，展开新的旅程。这个东西，这个游戏就是很多人玩一玩会一直往支线去走。其实我也很想要走一堆支线，但是支线真的是啊，我觉得支线好难啊。然后我好像应该这边比较会遇到人，所以我的法术是不是要稍微的变化一下？哎，这个有了，指数的这个是漂浮，然后 OK， 就这样吧。
Revelio.
对啊，好了，我换赖打来。这很奇怪欸。
Ah, I need to wake up that rune over there.
这样就知道了。啊，怎么唤醒？啊？哦，这样子啊，哎呀。
Lumos.
Oh god.
Not surprising. Guards at the ready.
Incendio.
还行呢。OK 啦。我干。 来做还 OK 是吧？成功连击师啊，好的。 我看来我应该把我的手电筒先收起来。X 哦，真的是要点 X 啊！等一下哦，我的，好的，我以为他们骗我，看我是不是一个很怕被人家骗的人啊？
Revelio.
没有，没搞骗哦。 来吧，来吧，宝贝儿。哎，来吧，宝贝儿。哦，帅呢，帅哥。 哦。但过来会开吗？不会。我想要宝箱啊，孩子。哎，这里啊。这里啊。好吧。显卡没有那么够力啊！哎，干！下流哎！要跑的啊！刚好哦，可以。开始综合的。
This must be the way forward. But to where? Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
OK。好，猜的没错。魁地奇护目镜又有一个啦，好像很多只呢。干！给看。哎，来不及按吗？
Is a book after all.
结束了吧？ 甘道夫。You are wizard, Harry.
You wanted.
I'm glad. Especially in light of your unusual situation, starting as a 5th year.
As it happens, I was also admitted to Hogwarts as a 5th year. I've never heard of another like us.
Miss Morganoff, when we spoke yesterday after class, you asked about the beautiful swirls you saw years ago when we visited your hamlet.
I recognized you all immediately. I cannot thank you enough for what you did.
We were glad to help.
And yes, I did see swirls of magic everywhere that day. My father insists it was my imagination running wild, but it was certainly real to me.
It was not your imagination.
Percival, Professor Rackham can see them too. But we have never known of another who could.
I don't understand. What are they?
The whispers or traces that appear when a particular form of ancient magic is wielded.
Ancient magic?
Few are capable of wielding it. Hogwarts itself is a stronghold of ancient magic.
So if I can see traces of ancient magic, does that mean I can wield it too?
With the proper training.
But let us not get ahead of ourselves, Miss Morganoff.
Before I can train you to wield such magic, you must first master all that Hogwarts has to offer.
A magic this powerful can do great harm in the wrong hands. It must be wielded by a select few. As such, we ask that you not speak to anyone about what we have discussed here today.
Sebastian.
Sneaking in the restricted section again! I had thought we were through with this mischief. Clearly detentions are insufficient. I'm afraid I must take this to the headmaster.
But
That being said, Peeves informs me that you didn't come alone tonight. If someone has coerced you, I would have you tell me. You're a bright boy. Don't waste this.
there was nobody else. I came alone.
Oh, Sebastian. What will your uncle say?
有义气啦！义气郎，你做得很好。我说这边是不是有一个传点呢？对呀，附属区域哎，是不是得开它一下？嗯？
Revelio.
好了，这里面有的都有东西。它就是后面的。
Off on another adventure, are we?
哎， 下面那边。没事，走。
Revelio.
这是比较前面的。一个距哈利波特世界100年前。那我就是敬礼，看到我都对我有声。
What are you up to now?
开了。觉得这种游戏啊，对路痴其实我是很友善，但是它也是尽其所能的，已经把这个寻路系统做得算蛮好的。
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable.
Revelio.
It's... Ah, Fig. I'll see what I can find out.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
What? That's... Wait. You accessed the restricted section? But how? Thinking on it, perhaps it's best you spare me the details.
Fair enough. In fact, the book was below the restricted section, as it appeared on the map.
I want to hear everything. First, let's have a look.
这什么语病，什么简单细节简单带过，然后又要知道完整的东西。
Oh dear. Some of these pages seem to be missing. It appears someone has got to the book before us. Still, I will need time to study what remains. Perhaps we can still salvage something useful, though it may take some time. I wonder why it was here, below Hogwarts.
I think I know, sir. I saw 2 more memories where I found the book.
Another pensive. Godric's heart.
The man we saw before, Percival Rackham, was a professor here. The first memory showed him and 3 other professors using ancient magic to restore a hamlet from a drought.
Miriam was right. And the second memory?
In the second, they were talking to a student who started as a 5th year, like I did. She could see traces of magic too.
Why those memories? Perhaps this book will explain. I'll have to take it with me to London. The headmaster has insisted that I speak directly to the minister about George's death.
What will you tell them about Mr. Osric's death?
I don't know how much I dare say. George tried to convince the ministry about Ranrock, but to no avail. My instinct is to follow the path we are on for the moment and keep the details to ourselves until we know more.
I understand. I'll see what I can learn about the missing pages while you're gone.
Good. Don't neglect your studies. Your wand work is improving by the day. But you'll want to pay attention in herbology and potions. There's more to magic than spellcasting.
Plenty to keep me occupied while you're gone.
You've done exceptionally well. I look forward to seeing all that you've accomplished when I return. Oh, and don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
哎呦，啊，小个片。魔杖有没有？跟佛的一模一样，佛。好了，我还是比较喜欢这个。这个是什么？哎、用的道具 ，OK。穿着一件蓝色的旗袍，这个就是黑暗人士的，他原本不是长这样，这个是这是原本的长相，对。然后可以换 skin 嘛，这个是这样。其实这也蛮好看，传奇的。不然我来串一下传奇系列。手套传奇的说不定有丢掉了。魁地奇，对啊，我带魁地奇这个原因是这个 然后这个都有一些特性栏位的东西，然后这个好像还没有什么东西可以装，所以反正就是可以先选择就是带单纯防御率高的就好了，反正先带。然后就是这边的话呢，都可以把它显示成没带，有带等于没带。然后这帽子是绿的，有点可悲。你有没有被偷吃过呀？有啊，那你一定戴过绿帽子了。魁地奇长袍，然后这个都搭不太起来嘛。对啊，帽子就是帽子还蛮麻烦的。因为我其实是个喜欢戴帽子的巫师，可是这个绿色实在是让人家有点困难搭配困难这样。啊，这个就是内衣这样。然后我又把它换一下。时尚有没有？时尚，穿一个头不行啊，头就是真的不行，头这个也不行啊，就是后来都只戴这个而已。啊，不要戴好了，不要戴。有没有觉得很不平静的？所以搞了半天我也没穿嘛，我的传奇的有信件。
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle. Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
就是给人家一堆功课呢。啦哩啦哩啦！哦，后面会开始遇到强盗了。找到隐藏要找学走廊，走入其中。对啊。转一下，转一下。很久没有播了，很久没直播。呵呵。嗯。
Revelio.
斜弯曲直，践踏草皮。来。差点忘记要做这件事Oh my god！ 没干，我以为这边有一个船点呢，结果没有啊。
Sometimes the prefect sits next to me. Well, one time they did, in the common room. Mind you, it was the only seat left, and I did ask them to. Why study in the common room when you could be outside in the fresh air? I'd rather be in the school.
Ah, 这是要拿是吧？
Revelio.
嗯？嗯？
Incendio.
哎，可以哎，棒哎！这样啊，倒是不会烧。
Entrance to the hidden herbology corridor.
Incendio.
Devil's Snare seems to thrive in darkness. Perhaps it doesn't care for light.
Incendio.
看，都要这样哦。
Incendio.
超不喜欢这样的嘞。
Seems the Devil's Snare was protecting a chest of some kind.
Incendio.
装备难以满，真的是一件很奇怪的事情呢。我
Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Incendio.
I imagine a piece of that enormous venomous tentacular would be enough for Duncan to prove his bravery.
Revelio. Incendio.
你们可以直接飞吗？行。 这个烧不掉。
Incendio! Rebellion! Incendio!
会不会直接飞回去啊？超远的。底兜，加几加。
Have you found anything to, prove my bravery yet?
Hello, Duncan. I have the proof you wanted.
That's one leaf. Must have been a giant venomous tentacula. It's even more than I expected. I knew you were the one to ask. I appreciate you getting it for me.
Of course. I hope this helps you prove yourself.
This is sure to put an end to Puffskein Dunkin for good when I show everyone in the common room tonight. This'll show ever how ridiculous that nickname was.
标准废物。
Thank you again, and have a good day. I know I will. Thank you for all of your help. No more Puffskein Dunkin for me.
妈的，为什么要帮这种奇奇怪怪的忙？ 装起来，装起来。看起来我就是应该要去上课了，是吧？ 任务，Let go.
You've been to the island,
Incendio!
这还蛮有趣的。爬藤可以烧吗？只有时间法术的。
Handy resource in.
彼得，有在亏你，我没有拿到钥匙哦。烧不掉。这是什么烧恶魔的法术是吧？
Good morning, Professor Garlic. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. You'll need these for today's class. A little treat for your auntie.
Oh, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden. We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacula than the bouncing bowl. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip the mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
Hello.
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Repair! I'm very sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone. Now, for our next task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a quick word with our new student.
Augustus Hill definitely divides
I wonder if hippogriffs like not grass.
Yes, Professor? Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I'll say, I nearly went deaf.
Well, yes. Of course, the cry of a mature mandragora can be fatal, so remember to keep those ears protected.
这个好天
Now,
然
as I
的衣服。
mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Picked them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the magic neep. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom.
Wonderful.
I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Let's see how to balance my star thistle arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
哒哒，搞嘞，迪迦。
Ditally's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
然后嘞
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your Dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cord. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers.
他的那个头发一直在抖。应该是我的显卡的不够力，我才2070。
Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But your lead. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh, well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical.
太多东西了。眼镜呢？
Dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. And, Ravenclaws too. At least you did.
Incendio!
Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
这真的是哦。
Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost a thumb once. Don't worry, Nurse Blaney put it back on.
多元的这种事情实在
You
是
do not want to go through that. Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
不表示就没事。 哎。
Revelio. Here.
嗯。
Look at that. They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that just have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... Well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
Trust me, Leander. I was imagining it the entire time.
You were? I mean, of course, you're, not someone to be trifled with. I see that. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Revelio. Now remember, a wall is not a trap.
And with that helpful reminder...
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Huh. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Yao Chao Xue.
Oh, those mandrakes already relishing their new pots. Only cost me my...
Revelio. Incendio.
还有3分多钟。
Incendio. Revelio.
能收集的也没有很多呢。但是我已经能收的都收了。回神魔药，我觉得这个白仙种子这3个字真的是，因为这4个字，妙。 界真奇妙。会睡着等待的时间哦，看一下下一个任务。把那个整一下。深红色酒红魁地奇，优质非凡。有艰险的心里别恍惚。好嘞，时间应该到了吧？干，还有1分30几秒。我在那边烧树哎，烧树也都没反应。过动，可以。好啦，来个胸口。
How nice to see you, my young friend.
My young friend.
Revelia.
Young friend.
Incendio. Revelia.
Anyone been into Albion's shop lately?
这个我真的是还没研究呢。 哎呦。Oh yeah.
Revelia.
之后再来研究一下好了。
Incendio.
那如果是从左边开始，1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10，刚好是10个，1到10吗？如果是1到10的话，上面那个，等一下。这边也只有一个地方可以填啊，切，真的被骗了。马屁精格瑞，这格瑞的都是马屁精，这古瑞的也是。
Wouldn't there be auras or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never allow that. It would make him look completely incompetent, which he is.
其实说，你想想那个哈利波特如果这边有鬼屋有没有？就是鬼屋的话也是蛮合理的，所以如果有巫术的话呢，就是差不多就是这种到处都是这种地方这样。干书可以烧哇！哦。
Revelia. Here.
哎呀，那个啦。
Revelia.
哎，这个。真的是有一点点麻烦了，拖来拖去的这件事情。
Revelia.
算了。夜间身边全被欢呼。
Revelia. Incendio. Revelia. Lumos. Revelia.
刚刚的虫子就这样没了，有点难过。
Have you been in any other common rooms? I'd love to know what it's like to be in another house, just for a day. The portraits in the castle don't always have something in.
难过。
Excellent.
夜间限定，请你别欢呼。
Revelio.
夜间限定，请你失联。
Lumos.
"各位同学，上课啦！魔药课，上课哦！
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As fifth years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wiggenweld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin.
Please begin. Please begin. 英文腔。
Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients.
来啊！
Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Bang! Bang! Boom! Boom! Boom!
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew. Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from James, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
所以这些老师其实也是拽
Don't
拽
fret if you
的，
run out of ingredients. I simply grow most of what I need.
就是
I
看
wouldn't
你
well
成
potions
功，
utter
然
rubbish.
后
Wish I could
就
just
想要
replace it
挫
with one from
挫
David's.
你的锐气这样。
Incendio.
不行，
Revelio.
看一下，还有什么？还剩下些什么？
Professor Sharp said that Wiggenweld potion can treat injuries. Hope I never need it.
等一下，我直接按 P 好了。带我脚，这个书可不可以拿？哎，有东西，有东西。钱，1块钱。这几块呢？
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
Yes, but why does that matter to you?
Brilliant! And it matters because you can be a part of something truly creative. I'm Gareth, by the way, Gareth Weasley, Bit of a prodigy with potions, if I do say so myself.
Pleasure to meet you. Wait, are you related to Professor Weasley?
She's my aunt. Keeps too close an eye on me for comfort. Ugh. But she can't be everywhere. Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew a Juris potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
好，来。好。
I don't know, Gareth. I don't want to get on Sharp's bad side.
You won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Sharp won't even miss it.
Very well, I'll bring you a Fwooper feather.
Brilliant! Wait until you see what I'm brewing.
Brilliant.
Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
真的都要去干坏事。
A well-prepared ritual wizard always has a few.
人家干坏事，我干坏了。
Potion stations organized and free of clutter.
Here's the Fwooper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Juris potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Should you chop the dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Get it! Not again.
Oh. Dragon Tongue! What happened?
Well done, Gareth.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points.
Professor Sharp must have learned a lot during his time as an...
Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. Your potion should not be that color, Miss McDowell.
I brewed an Edgerus potion, as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I am not sure what you're talking about, Professor.
You will not earn favor with me by failing to take responsibility for your actions. I suggest you heed my warning. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
有没有别的东西可以？都调配完了，缺的东西都缺了，缺了。
That was an interesting class.
Thanks to you. Wasn't precisely what I had in mind, but it was still brilliant. I appreciate your help. I hope Sharp wasn't too disagreeable when you handed in your potion. Heard him talking about taking responsibility.
Professor Sharp was annoyed, but we sorted it out. No harm.
Cheers to that. He probably had a good chuckle after we left. Sharp may seem gruff, but I'd bet a few galleons he blew up a potion or two in his day. Best be off. Next time we talk, I promise, fewer explosions.
年轻的时候。OK， 我们来进行下一个任务。这个等一下点一点。任务在这里。啊，这个先不要。这个先不要，先不要。我好，这个去做一下。book， 有没有那种叫 book 的感觉 ？book。哎，不是啊。 这任务在哪？没有吗？不要骗哦！不要骗哦！好吧，看这个好了。这里。好哦。哎呦，开放式任务啊，选错了。没关系，我去找这个瓦嘎多。 瓦嘎杜有点像是他们受那个什么瓦干达的那种感觉。好，走吧。我看一下哦，啊，人比较近。这个传送其实还算方便，那记得去站点就是了。Go go！ 好啦，上还是不戴眼镜比较适合。要是我显卡很好的话，不知道 这种最高画质玩起来感觉怎么样？2070果然还是，就是那样，上面有什么吗？有个指标，看一下，材料吗？可以踩吗？不行。先不去。这个游戏真的是主要就是还蛮容易让人分心的，就是呀，烧你，烧毁，喂！啊！哦，我以为真的打死了，哎呦，有点期待真的打死，但是又不希望他真的被打死。51颗，51元。82元。这是什么？啊。这边还特别有说明，这么妙。没有别的了。特别有说明的地方，我就稍微看一下。OK， 文米村。
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
忽然吓我了。又会有什么危险？
It is good to see you, my friend.
Hello, Natty. How are you? I hope you've recovered from our rather eventful trip to Hogsmeade.
I am well, but I have been worried about you, my friend. With Ranrock and Rookwood and Harlow after you?
I'm all right at the moment.
We did not speak about it at the time, but I am hoping now you might tell me why they were looking for you.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. I realized something that day in Hogsmeade. You displayed such courage fighting that troll. And Serona wasn't intimidated one bit by Rookwood and Harlow. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibili Land. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own. And the fact that they're working with Ranrock, well...
All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right. But how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
Off on another adventure, are we?
My manga.
Beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
What's going on here?
Wakanda.
Revelio.
你们以为我是小偷啊？我？过任务，过任务。觉得当那个霍格华兹的学生真是蛮辛苦的，不断的被使唤，然后
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to.
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip about your time. Oi! Speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be serious.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stand aside!
You there! I see you. What's happening?
Incendio!
没用俩掉啊！
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Hey.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You're reductor!
You've made a great mistake.
Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
Hey.
I'm just warming up.
一直中招哎，好不爽哦！
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner. And so close to Hogwarts.
喝了一下补血，
Are you alright?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant potioneer. Has her own shop in Knockturn Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
所以我觉得这游戏这一块就是
You're a researcher.
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specializing in Merlin's work
但
and
就是
life.
有这种
I thought that Merlin and the tales about King Arthur's court were mere myth.
Mere myth. You're lucky Sir Cadogan didn't hear you. Chatters on endlessly about his connection to Merlin from his portrait at Hogwarts. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the center. That started me thinking, what if...
The mallow suite is meant to be placed at the center of the symbols.
Precisely. Would you care to do the honors? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis.
睡啊。
I brought a trunk chock full of mallow sweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
遵命。
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the mallow sweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the mallow sweet on the swell. See what happens.
这里吗？
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these pyres.
Incendio!
啊？这样烧不到。
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink.
Hey.
Curious. The pyres are back where they started.
1、2、3不对，好，来我们直接3、2、1，哎，还有什么？
Clearly, all 3 of these pyres are meant to be lit.
This 有什么吗？
Incendio!
It seems the pyres sink if you don't light the others quickly enough.
是速度啊，我以为有前后顺序耶。
Yes, how beautiful! What a day! I can hardly believe it.
I take it we can call that a success.
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Revelio.
啊，增加格子是靠这个梅林的挑战。好啦，总是。
Greetings. I understand you're quite the enterprising young Ravenclaw. Professor Fig tells me you found a long-lost book for him. I'd like to talk to you about it.
Hello. Can I help you?
Oh, thank goodness. Yes. My name is Grace Pinch Smedley. Of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. I was hoping someone would come along soon. I was about to defy my father's wishes and would never have forgiven myself. You see, I need to retrieve something from the bottom of the lake. Might you be the one to help me?
I'm afraid I'm not keen on mucking about at the bottom of lakes.
Oh, please don't say no just yet. Perhaps if you understood my plight, you'd change your mind.
Perhaps? What precisely do you need to retrieve, and why?
Years ago, my grandfather, who fancied himself quite the astronomer, set sail from Hogsmeade Station for what was meant to be a quick stargazing cruise with my grandmother. They never returned.
I'm so sorry. What happened to them?
We can't be sure. We only know that neither they nor their boat made it back to shore. They were presumed drowned. Father was so distraught that he forbade our family from setting foot on or in the Black Lake ever again. A treasured family astrolabe vanished with them that night. If you could dive down and retrieve it, I may be able to bring my father some peace.
What exactly is an astrolabe?
It's an astonishing ancient navigational tool, essentially a handheld model of the universe. It's mainly used for studying the stars, astronomical pursuits, but it has nearly 1,000 uses. Fascinating device. Sadly, I'd imagine it's rusted beyond repair now. Still, we'd love to have it returned to us. It would be like getting a bit of my grandparents back.
You seem to think I might have heard of the Bath Pinch Smedleys. Why would I know of your family?
That's like asking why the sky is blue or grass is green. The Pinch Smedley name is synonymous with intellectual curiosity. We are known for our contributions to science and art. I'm surprised you haven't heard of us, frankly. But with all I plan to discover about the world around us, those that don't yet know the name certainly one day will.
It sounds dangerous, especially for something of mere sentimental value.
I understand. But I'd be forever grateful. Of course, you may discover much more than the astrolabe. Anything else you found would be all yours. I've cross-referenced the vessel's last alleged location against the lake's topography, depth charts, and tide schedule. My best guess is that it's just over there, about a furlong from the dock. It would be wonderful to have my grandfather's astrolabe back. I do hope you find the astrolabe. It would mean so much to our family.
It sounds as if her astrolabe is just northeast of the dock. I should dive down and see.
开放任务。这个应该会搞得有点久。东北。好，觉得这个蛮啰嗦的任务呢。然后这样不会扣体力哦，这么好。听到人在哭的声音。 决定了，飞，可以飞回去吗？这个支线其实是比那些都好玩。
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Duck was greedy.
好啦，现在睡觉了。哦，终于有一个还可以看的披风，真是。把这些弄一弄。
control.
Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Lumos.
If it thinks it's got half a chance.
Revelio.
Thank you. Enjoy the show. Hasn't been anyone as bad as Barnabas Deverell in a while, has
We'll be seeing you again. Daily Prophet. All the latest wizarding news right here. Extra, extra. Read all about it. Get your daily profit.
Revelio.
Daily profit.
Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio.
Good of you to come. My friend, Professor Fig, speaks highly of you and your resourcefulness. He was vague as to details, but mentioned your having tracked down a difficult-to-find book. I wondered if you'd be willing to do a little detective work on my behalf.
I don't know, Mr. Ollivander. Perhaps Professor Fig overestimates my abilities.
Oh, I sincerely doubt that. Eleazar Fig is not one for false flattery. If he believes in you, there is good reason. You see, about a century ago, an heirloom applewood wand with a fairy wing core went missing from this very shop. My great-aunt suspected a student named Richard Jackdaw. He'd been serving as an assistant here and suddenly vanished.
Richard Jackdaw?
Like the bird. In fact, he was known to frequent the Hogwarts Owlery. We searched there, of course, but found no wand. We did find a series of statues similar to Jackdaw's. I'm certain they're a clue, but I cannot figure out where they lead. Jackdaw was last heard tittering about some pages with a map he'd stolen from Peeves. As you can imagine, the poltergeist was less than helpful.
Why would the thief have taken the wand?
I must admit I have no idea. From what I can gather, he fancied himself an adventurer of sorts. Always looking for trouble. In fact, after he went missing, rumour had it his ghost was seen in Hogsmeade. Never heard much about him after that, but it seems as if his adventurous spirit may have got the better of him. Perhaps he thought that the wand had some special power simply because of its esteemed lineage. Astonishing how misunderstood the art of wand-making is.
Is there anything special about the wand?
Oh yes, it's terribly special. But not in the way you might think. It won't grant special powers to the caster, no. Nothing like that. But it will ease the hearts and minds of the Ollivanders to know of its return. And that power is immeasurable.
Surely you could continue searching the owlery.
One would think. However, the headmaster does not take kindly to an old wand-maker loitering about the place. Can't say I blame him. Also, I have perhaps been looking for too long. I feel a fresh set of eyes, and a bright mind like yours is sure to solve this riddle.
I'll have a look for you. You've certainly given me plenty to go on.
Ah, you've brought hope to this old wand-maker's heart. Professor Fig was right. You are a remarkable student.
Revelio. Revelio. Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade. Incendio!
I've always said that travel broadens the mind.
Revelio. Incendio! Could it be a Merlin trial? Incendio! These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Revelio. Revelio.
Where did I set my traps? Lower Hogsfield or upper Hogsfield?
Incendio.
Made a unicorn skin. That ready to galleons.
Betting on the dragon fights was the best decision I've made yet. Who says crime doesn't pay? But I'm practically swimming in galleons.
Off on another adventure, are we? Revelio. You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented blue hand.
statues Mr. Ollivander mentioned must be upstairs amongst the owls. Don't mind me, owls. I'm here to help a friend. Now, where are those statues? Revelio. I recognize those handles. Empty perches. Could be the right size for jackdaws. Or statues of jackdaws. Revelio. Birds aren't afraid of heights. Perhaps I should look a bit higher. Lumos. Revelio. A map. It doesn't appear to be connected to the missing pages. Best hang on to it for now. Revelio.
去，晚安，宝宝，累了。